Homeowners in Northeast Austin say they paid thousands more for their new homes to be built on a lot with mature and heritage trees. Now they've moved in and some of the trees are dead.
Arborists say something went terribly wrong during construction. KXAN's Gigi Barnett spoke with homeowners who say the builder refused to help save the trees.
When Robbie Valor bought his home last year, he had big plans to spend a lot of time in his yard.
We were expecting a baby, and I was foreseeing, kids they can play in the yard without having to get the direct sunlight.
The builder, Century Communities, sold it to him as a premium lot adorned with several heritage post oak and pecan trees.
We paid $20,000 as a lot premium.
But soon after moving in, his trees started dying. First, a pecan tree in the backyard. Then, 2 weeks ago, this massive heritage oak in the front yard.
That tree is over 100 years old. So there's nothing I could do in my lifetime to replace that tree.
His neighbors are losing theirs too. So they called in an arborist.
Typically, when you see a post oak that's in stress like this, it's too late.
Certified arborist Denny Shai says something happened during construction. Under the city's guidelines, builders are supposed to protect mature trees by putting up a critical root zone, a certain number of feet from the base of the tree, according to the diameter of the farthest branches. Well, too much activity in that zone packs the soil around the tree, squeezes out water, and suffocates it.
It's toast.
Valor says he's going to lose more trees. His arborist says if he doesn't act now, he's going to lose that one, and that one are in danger of dying. And that pecan is already gone. Valor also showed us these pictures of his home under construction and his trees unprotected. Our cameras captured the same scenarios at several other home sites. So we called several managers with Century Communities, and none of them wanted to comment on the matter. Homeowners say the builder has also told them that it won't replace the trees because they are not covered under warranty.
As I look around the rest of the neighborhood, there's no guarantee on how many of those trees can make it.
I'm Gigi Barnett, KXAN News.
As far as the next steps, neighbors could report the dead trees to the city to see if the builder violated any city ordinances. And of course, homeowners have an option to sue, but Valor says he wants to focus on saving his remaining trees first. And those Austin ordinances include the Protected Tree Ordinance of 1983. Protected trees are any tree that is more than 19 inches in diameter when measured 4.5 feet off the ground. Austin's Heritage Tree Ordinance protects all oak trees and several other species. Homeowners need permission to remove those after they reach more than 24 inches in diameter when also measured 4.5 feet off of the ground. The Austin City Arborist confirmed for us today you need permission from the city before you cut down those trees, even if they're dead.